Yeah, they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Yeah.
So the news is just in that the WNBA will be going on strike next year. In other words, they will be doing something that nobody will notice and nobody really cares about. Now, the reason I care enough to make this video is because anytime I witness this level of entitlement and victimhood, oh, I got to talk about it. I got to talk about it. That's the core of my channel, really, is to dismantle the victim mentality and to show it in real time. Now, again, the WNBA has been losing money year after year, and the only reason it exists is because the NBA, the profitable parent company, quote unquote, has been paying for them to exist. Now, I believe the average salary in the WNBA is like $70,000 or something, which most people would think to themselves, that's pretty damn good for a company that doesn't make money. On the other side, you may say, well, that's not fair because why NBA players making so much? Yeah, here's the thing. When you're profitable, you get more money in your pocket. When you are bringing the business more money, you get paid more. Simple as that. And the WNBA had their chance with a young woman by the name of Caitlin Clark, who could have been their Michael Jordan, the Michelle Jordan of the WNBA. But they treated her like absolute trash because she is a straight white woman and there's nothing else to be said about it. They have already admitted that, well, she gets the attention she's getting because she's white. Why do you give a damn? Why not take this as a moment to get your marketing up? I mean, she's filling up arenas. You know, they haven't been able to fill up an arena since they opened the arena. This young woman by herself is filling up arenas. She has a real life fan base. People want to watch her play. They want to watch her. They give a damn about the team or the other team. And so we have an individual who I believe is the face of the entitlement and the lack of gratitude that is, and the victimhood mentality that is the WNBA. Somebody we've actually talked about before, Angel Reese, who seems to be more interested in being an OF quote unquote model or, having as little clothes as possible on as many platforms as possible. She's more interested in that than actually improving her game. But she sees herself as a superstar. And so she had this to say about basically compensation in her league. So let's get into it. And I'm going to break this down to a cellular level because I'm feeling that petty today.
We all did it.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more.
Of course.
Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we got to get paid for consequences.
What?
Damn, we got to get it up.
Y'all got to
like
deal
y'all.
with something. Y'all got to do something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year, or because the ones coming in this year will still be on the rookie contract again. Mm-hmm. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are.
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the meetings.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Yeah.
So, they're going to be sitting out because they deserve more pay. And it's not the first time this conversation has been had. They've been having this for millennia at this point, right? We need to get paid more. We should be getting paid more. It is unfair. There is the wage gap, and it's based on inequality. It's because the boys are boys and the girls are girls. That's the reason why. Well, in this day and age, I mean, really, what is a boy? What is a girl, right? But, when boys were boys and girls were girls, that was the excuse. It was that sexism is rampant and, the wage gap exists because, well, inequality. There surely could be no other explanation, such as if you were to be paid your worth, you would literally owe money to the NBA. You would owe money. You are in a negative bank balance. You are overdrawn in your account. What you're getting right now as a salary is really a loan. If I was the NBA, I am way too petty and far too shrewd to just give them pats on the back and to say, it's okay, we're going to get through this together. We'll continue to flip the bill and continue to be disrespected because there's a lot of disrespect. The men don't support, the men don't do this. How about, where's the women at? Where are the women filling up the stadiums at the WNBA? Why does it have to be the fellas who then fill up those stadiums and come and watch y'all play? Can somebody make that make sense for me? But this is how that victim mentality works. You blame everybody else instead of your own contributions to that outcome. What's your own contribution? Yeah. You're not entertaining enough, so most people don't watch you play. Got you. Okay, so your performance is then leading to the outcome that you do not desire. How about you change your performance? How about not be podcasters for a living? You know, how about putting yourself in the gym as opposed to in a studio? How about that? Because Caitlin Clark, say what you will about her, you know, she bent the knee to the woke mob, but at the very least, she devotes herself to her craft. That's why she's as good as she is. And she is now muscle bound. We might be the same right now. We might have the same amount of muscle mass at this point in our lives. She is bulked all the way up and she's ready for the season. Angel Reese, who believes she's a superstar in the league, who believes she's the reason why, you know, thousands of people are filling up stadiums, even though it's Caitlin playing and not her. Yeah, she's more focused on that, on complaining and essentially, you know, wanting the bill to be footed for her and the likes of those individuals right there. Those individuals meaning WNBA players who are literally being paid to do what they love to do, even though it's not making money. It is likely a tax write-off at this point, and that's a best case scenario. Because there would be no other point. If I had any business I'm running, losing me 40, 30, 50 million dollars a year, I'm shutting down the operation in the second year easily. Easily. I'm filing for bankruptcy. I'm not stroking your ego. It's okay. Because that's what the NBA did. You know, they maybe feel sorry for them, or maybe this is a publicity thing, but you know, some of the guys are like, yeah, you know, maybe we could do more to support the girls. And, you know, I do agree. Maybe they should get paid more. You get paid more if your product is valuable. If people aren't watching my content, that's my fault, first and foremost. That's on me. If people aren't tuning into what I'm creating, that's on me. So if I go out there and try to have somebody subsidize me and they're giving me money, even though I'm not profitable, they're feeding money into my machine. Yeah, they're not responsible for the outcomes. And if they pull that money, I shouldn't be mad because what they gave me is charity. What they gave me is a handout, or maybe they gave me a loan and there were stipulations, but it's not a guarantee. It's not a you deserve. That is called the spirit of entitlement, and it's running rampant. And they've been allowed to get away with this. That's that new wave feminism mentality. You deserve everything. You are not only the table, you are the ceiling, the kitchen cabinet, the damn drapes, you're the vases in the back. You are all that and some. If you are all that and some, why are you begging these guys to take care of you? Why are you crying to the dudes that you guys need more money? Where are you going to get the money? You're getting the money from, again, the people who are flipping your bill. Your operational costs are already. So your operational costs are an inconvenience for the NBA, and yet you're begging for them to pay even more of that. And you're still going to complain that it's their fault and it's their responsibility. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that when it comes to institution. I don't like that when it comes to individuals. Because that mentality holds you back. They could capitalize on a Caitlin Clark. They could prop her up instead of being so damn bigoted and racist and, you know, and cisist, right? Because they call it cisgendered when you're straight. So they're anti her because she basically is the 5 or 1% in the WNBA, a straight white woman who's okay being exactly that. Well, maybe not so okay since she kind of bowed the knee to the machine. But if you just held her up in high regard and you promoted her instead of hating on her, you might actually have a profitable year. You might get to a place where you do get paid more because you are making more money, you see. Again, right now, the bill is, I'm explaining this like I would to a 5-year-old. The bill is being flipped for you. Somebody else is paying your tab and you're in debt and you're still getting paid. You're still making an income even though you did not earn it. We need to eradicate this mentality from our society completely, or else it will continue to erode and destroy the minds of the entitled generation that we have allowed for. I deserve. No, you don't deserve. It's my right. No, it's not your right. It's not your right to get that job. It's not even clean water is not even a human right. It's your right to clean the water, or it's your right to live in a society, that cleans water. You have a right to move there and to do what is necessary to live in such a place, but that's not a human right. That's a privilege. We have privileges that we live under, and we misconstrue that as being some sort of right. I have a right to that. No, you do not. You don't have a right to the money of the individuals who earned it, who have a game that was historically entertaining enough for people to actually watch. Now, NBA's lost their damn minds, but historically, they made money hand over fist because they had a product that people wanted to consume, and so they put money into that. Just like when somebody's watching me, some people want to put money into that. They invested into that in time and sometimes in direct, donations and things of that nature. But for me to sit here and think I'm entitled to that, I'm entitled for somebody to watch, somebody to donate something, I'll be damned. Nobody owes me a damn thing. I have to show up every single day and prove that value every single day. Oh, but the NBA players are getting paid more, in one quarter of a game than WNBA players getting paid a whole season. Yeah. There is somebody right now making $10 million a day, and you're making $10 a day because that's what the market views as their worth. You don't like it, then play a different game. Then create a value system for yourself that is different. Oh, but they're finessers. No, that's an excuse. Let's just use the example of the NBA. Again, why is LeBron making what LeBron makes as opposed to Angel Reese is making what she makes? Because of the value of the product. What the world perceives that value as. There is an actor right now who is struggling to pinch pennies, and there's another one who's paid $50 million per movie. That's the perceived value of this individual in the marketplace. That's how that works. So if you want to, and I'm talking directly to my people now, if you want to change that dynamic, you got to become more valuable in a way. And the best way to do it is to connect yourself to what you do best and to do it at the very highest level. Right? Caitlin Clark does what she does best at the highest level. That's why they want to watch her, and that's why she's worth hundreds of millions of dollars by herself. And instead of propping her up, they're shooting her down and still complaining. Angel Reese, you get the Victim of the Day award. I'm about to be giving those now. Victim of the Week or Victim of the Day. I appreciate you for tapping into this video. And if you would like to show some love to the channel, make sure to click the link below titled Buy Me a Coffee, or you can send a Cash App, or, just keep showing up.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. But I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 3, 6, 5, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising. They see your light shine, that's why they so frustrated.